was a camp counselor for the main program. So I worked with kids that were between the age of like 2nd and 3rd grade all the way up to senior high school. I also worked at the archery range and led several like archery classes. And, for one, it's given me the opportunity to spend time in God's Word every single day, not only like studying before having to give devotionals and stuff, but actually getting to talk with my kids and have the opportunity to like explain things to them and also have discussions and learn new points of view from different counselors. One of my most memorable moments was actually just last week during Pocket Trail. I had a camper who would not speak whatsoever during the entire week, and then on Thursday we all decided to go swimming, and she had a partner who was a yellow band and she was a green band. She wanted to go swimming out in the green area, and she asked me to go with her, and we were actually able to have a really good time, and like she actually talked to me and she laughed and smiled, and just it seemed like she was having a great time at camp, whereas like the entire week before I couldn't tell if she even wanted to be there. Another memorable moment was during senior high camp. We had a spontaneous slip and slide moment. We were all in our clothing. It was during the afternoon, and they just decided to turn on the hose. I don't even think there was soap. And we just all went down the slip and slide. Like even girls who were super concerned about their physical appearance, like they just went down in their clothes, and it was really neat. One thing I learned is that I really have to rely on community. This summer I had some stuff that went down at home, and also some things with friends that were just really stressful and really emotional, and I tried to just plow through it and pretend like everything was okay. And finally, a couple of people that I really connected with this summer, they just like tried to comfort me and connect with me, and now like at least once or twice a week we get together and have like conversations and venting sessions where we just talk about what's going on in our lives. And I've really found that that's necessary in order to be able to function and to be able to complete your job at camp, especially as a counselor. Like you have to be able to be fully there for your campers, and if you have a lot of stuff that's weighing down on you, you can't really be there for them. So I found that community has been really helpful here at camp. Well, one relationship that really comes to mind was with one of my senior high campers. As soon as she got to camp, I could tell that she had never really been in the camp situation, like a Christian camp situation. So we just immediately started talking and really hit it off. And last week I actually received an email from her just thanking me for being a good friend to her and all this really cute and touching stuff. And there's just a lot of situations like that where campers have continued to like ask for my phone number and stuff like that, and like have contacted me throughout the end of the summer, which I wasn't expecting at all from this age group. Like even younger than senior high school, like now that there's so many phones and stuff, kids just are constantly texting me or wanting to Snapchat me, and it's just really special finding all of these new relationships in kids that are so much younger. And I would say that they should definitely work here for several reasons. One is it builds a great community. Like I feel that at least 90% of the people here at Lake Ellen are like family to me. You know, they're the kind of family that you get to choose, which is really neat. And you know, there's not only the connection of being here at camp, but we all have the connection of loving Christ. So that brings you even closer. Also, you have the opportunity to you know, be with children and lead them to Christ, and you know, really let Christ shine through your actions and lead by example. So it brings a lot of responsibility to what you're doing, and I think it's a really great way to be stretched and to learn like what you should be doing even in your day-to-day life. Like it brings you within the 6 or 7 weeks that you're here, like you're trying to be so focused on bringing children to Christ and leading by example that when you go back home it still kind of rubs off afterward.